Hi everyone, it's Kate from The Forward Line. I am back this week with the edit. I hope you're well and having a nice weekend. For those of you that have joined us on the same weekend, I hope you've had a really fab weekend. You've enjoyed all the talks and learnt new stuff. There are still tickets. Tickets will stay on sale until this evening, so Sunday evening. If you want to, you can still get tickets and join. There will be the videos are available forever, so there's no rush to watch them. So if you haven't got your ticket yet and you'd still like to, you can, but today is the last day. The first pattern we've got this week is from Friday Pattern Company. It's called the Bano Button Up. I think I said that correctly. It's a shirt. Anyone noticing a theme this year of releases? Another shirt. This comes in PDF only at the moment. There will be paper available at some point, but there's usually a bit of a lag. And sizing on this is a UK 6 to 34. I love this. It's another really great offering of a shirt. Right, let's have a look at the line drawing. So you can see from this there are two different kind of core styles with the shirt. There is one which is a very classic shape. You can see it's quite designed to be quite a kind of boxy, oversized fit. It means that you can either wear it kind of on its own, you can also wear it open with something underneath. The two kind of big difference is there's this beautiful variation with the tie around the kind of neck, which I absolutely love. So you can see that it's actually got the kind of same collar. If I kind of zoom in, you can see there's a collar, but with this really lovely tie detail. I was just double checking what I was saying was correct as I was saying it. Which I think is so beautiful, because you could either have that in the same colour or you could have it in a different colour. It makes it really interesting. You can choose between short and long sleeve, and yeah, it's just a really great piece. It obviously darts at the bust, a little optional pocket on the chest, but it seems like a really nice shape. I think it looks great. And the thing that I love, sorry, that's Edie, about Friday Pattern Company is they always have it on a really good range of models in lots of different fabrics, so you can really get an idea of what the pattern will look like in different, you know, it feels like a nice way to kind of see it. Anyway, so that's the first one. Next up, we've got a pattern from Folkwear. It's called the 280 Resort Caftan. This is so great. So if you haven't come across Folkwear before, they specialise in vintage patterns. So they take patterns and kind of rejig them so they're kind of ready for modern cuts. Sizing on this is a UK 4 to 30. I mean, it's your absolute classic caftan, and the thing I love about it is it's got the kind of belt that cinches in just kind of below the bust, V-neck, there's a seam down the centre front, and then you've got kind of all this amazing billowiness going on. I don't know why I'm saying like this. Billowiness going on the back. So it's a really lovely pattern. So if you're thinking like kind of summer holidays, I just think these would be so great for wearing to the beach, but you could also obviously wear this to an event and you'd look really kind of dressed up. So it's great. Next up, we've got two really great patterns from Puff and Pencil. So the first one is the tie blouse. Now, Puff and Pencil, as I've said before, sell their patterns in separate components so you can kind of piece them together and make your own. We sell them as bundles because it's easier, so it's kind of described in the description. So it's the tie blouse, the lantern sleeve and the peggy collar to make basically pattern perfection. So it's this beautiful blouse with this lovely collar that's got a little ruffle around it. You can see there's got two ties at the front to put it together, and then the sleeve is so amazing. So it's a kind of standard sleeve down to kind of mid bicep. Then there is a seam, and you can see that there is lots of gathering into a cuff, so you can create this amazing sort of bell-shaped sleeve. The thing that I also love about it is because it's designed like this, you could also make it as just a little kind of like almost like a little waistcoat with ties if you wanted to, or you could put it with a collar, or you could have it without the collar and the sleeves. There's quite a lot of things that you can do in terms of playing with it to really make it your own, and that's the thing that's really great about this company. So I'm really excited about this. As probably my like pattern lust of the week. I don't know if I said sizing or anything useful. So PDF only for this one, UK 6 to 24. There is also copy shop available on this. Can you tell that I got woken up at 5 o'clock this morning? I think you can. Copy shop available on this as well. So if you can't be bothered to print it out at home, we will custom print it for you, and it comes in the post like that, like magic. And yeah, the postman will bring it to you. So next we have got the boat neck dress from Puff and Pencil. This I love, super simple, really classic shape. I think everyone should own a dress like this because they're so useful. They're the sort of thing that you pull out when you're like, I'm not sure what to wear to this. I'll wear that because it's smart and interesting, and yeah, it's really lovely pattern. So you can see that it's got princess seams. There is also a little dart at the bust, and then it's also got princess seams on the back. So it's a panelled dress, very simple, really lovely kind of slash boat neck. So it sits quite high, but kind of wider at the shoulder point. I just think the shape of it is super elegant. I think the thing I like about this is I think it will look great on everyone. I think it's a really nice, because it kind of flares out. You can make it as fitted as you'd like, or you can make it a little bit more loose depending on how you like to wear things. But I just think it's a really useful item for your wardrobe. So it's definitely worth checking it out if you haven't. Then we've got two patterns from Thread Theory, and I love this because they do this very occasionally. So Thread Theory, if you haven't come across them, which I'm sure you have because they're kind of one of the OG pattern designers, they specialise in menswear. They have really fantastic men's patterns. If you haven't had a look, definitely do. They occasionally release pattern in a men's and a woman's format, and this is what they have done with this one. So it's called the Bamberton shorts, and you can either pick between men's and women's, which I always like when they cut that, because they're men and women are different shapes. Like unisex trousers I think are trickier, but yeah, anyway, I really like these. So nice simple pair of shorts, elasticated waist, things that make it a bit more interesting for me. There's a mock fly on the front with like top stitch details. It kind of elevates it, makes it a bit more simple. The side panels and seams, you can see if I show you the line drawing, is really interesting. So it means that you can add like nice little details. You could have a strip of a different colour if you wanted. Drawstring waist as well as the elastic, pockets as well, and there are optional patch pockets which you can put on the back. But yeah, they're just a really great useful pair of shorts. So if you are looking for them, I would really recommend them because I really like the fit on the Thread Theory patterns as well. So those are there for you too. That is it from me this week. Again, if you'd like Sewing Weekend tickets, now is your moment, because after today you won't be able to get them, and you can watch the videos whenever you like, so there is no rush, they're there forever. And we will be back next week with another video. Have a lovely rest of your weekend.